Hey everyone, David C. Anderson here from the Knife Center, but coming at you from SHOT Show 2023. We're here with our good buddy Seth Erkenbrock.
Good to see you again, brother.
You too. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent. Well, you have got some new Civivi and some new WE knives to show us.
We always have new Civivi and new WE knives. We got the SHOT Show edition, so we got some new prototypes. We got some stuff that's brand new, like just coming out within the next couple of weeks here, and then some stuff that'll be coming out over the next 6 months.
Sure. Well, we're going to reach across the table here. We got to talk about this that just came out.
Yep. This is the Button Lock Elementum 2. Okay. This is a result of a couple of years of smashing together different designs. You guys all wanted a flipper tab version of the Button Lock Elementum after we released that, and that's what we've got here. So this
back down to the original size.
Original size of the Elementum, adds a flipper tab, and a great action with both the flipper tab and the button lock.
And you don't have to hold down the button to use the flipper. I know some folks wanted that.
Yes.
So there you go. A little bit thicker than the standard Elementum, making room for the mechanism, and gives a little bit more muscle behind it too. And Nitro V steel as well.
Upgrade on the steel.
So you got stainless.
Yep, and it's only a few dollars more than the regular standard Elementum.
Right, right. Yeah, very cool. And not all of these are available now, but these Elementum 2s can be had right now on the Knife Center. So check out the links in the description for that, of course.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to hand you some stuff, and you're going to talk about it.
Yes. This is an exciting new design. We just released the Nitro Mini with Peter Carey, right? So this is going to be the next model that we do with Peter Carey. This is the Gordo, and it's in the Civivi line. So we've got this ultra thin frame lock version of his custom.
Stainless steel?
This is stainless steel. I have seen some updates that this may be changed to a G10 micarta.
Okay.
So it's a prototype. Everything that I'm showing you here that's a prototype is subject to change as we work with the designers and go through the prototyping phase. But this is a really cool, thin little design from Peter Carey. I love his stuff, so it's really fun.
Would carry nice and flat due to that size, but plenty to grab onto. That's for sure.
Yep.
I like that little spot right there for the thumb or your index finger. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Yep. And prototypes, so we're not talking steels or anything, steel grays or anything like that just yet, but yeah, that's got a cool look. Nice milled clip there on the back. Yeah, I don't know what more to say.
Yeah, it's cool. Nice little design. My favorite feature is the profile, or the thin handle.
Yeah, that's going to be
really cool. Really flat carry. Like
very easy daily carry for sure. All right, this is out already. This Foldus. So this I think just hit, but I haven't talked about it on our channel yet. So
yeah, you picked that one up, guys. David picked this one up.
I like this knife.
Yeah, pre-video had to express the appreciation for that one. This is the Ray Laconico Sakoki, and this is a new handle material for us. It's a linen micarta that's really nice.
Yeah.
And this is reminiscent of the WE Esprit that we did with Ray just a couple years ago. Yep. So we're bringing that kind of design style to the Civivi line, and it's just one of those knives that you put in your hand and it just feels like ready to go, ready to use.
Well, the reason I like it is I'm a big linen, well, I like many micartas, but linen's really cool to see, a little bit finer than your canvas, and it's a little hard to tell, but the shaping on this handle is just oh so nice. Like it fits in there really great. There's no flipper tab to get in the way. If you're not a fan of flipper tabs, this is something you might really like. So you can get right there behind the edge. It's got a cool drop point shape. It's hard to make a drop point look different and not like every other thing out there, and this one manages to do it. So really
beautiful
cool.
lines on that front flipper, thumb stud.
And even I can front flip it.
No problem. Even his first try off camera.
Right. Yeah, it works great. Deep carry clip, reversible.
Reversible, milled out of the handle with inset pocket clip.
And inset liner lock too.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a cool one. It's a few different handle materials on this one.
Yep.
Yeah. Very nice.
I agree. Love Laconico stuff.
All right, you can grab from there now, I think.
Well, I usually grab the trainer version of this because I'm a lot less likely to get myself hurt, right? This is the new Alan Elishewitz design. I'm so
I'm glad you had the non-pointy one there too.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm clumsy with these things. It's not my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But I appreciate the design aspects of this. This right here is called the Various, and Alan designed it so that you have the trainer option, you have a couple different blade styles, and you have this back portion right here that can be switched out for the trainer or the live blade version. So you can have you can have it with a ring, or you can have it without the ring. You can put them on the trainer, you can swap colors around, and it makes it really, really versatile.
So the blade here and this blade back here are the same.
Correct.
There's not a ringed model and an unringed model. You can literally swap any of the handles onto the other blades.
That's correct. Now, I don't know exactly how they're going to end up coming, like in what kind of packages and things yet, but yes, this back piece is, you can swap it on any of these versions.
Very cool. I think one of the nice things about that, if you do go with the ring, is it's one piece. There's no extra seams that might pinch you or anything like that. Sweet.
Yeah, it feels really good in the hand. It's ultra thin as well.
Yeah.
And yet it still feels good in the hand. It's an interesting piece when you grab onto that thing, and when you look at it and see how thin it is, it gives you the impression that it may not be comfortable in the hand, but it still feels really, really good in the hand.
Could I see the non-ringed one there?
Of course.
I could see that being maybe something an ultralight hiker might really appreciate. Something like that, because there's it's not a hand filling grip, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't want to carve for an hour straight with it, but yeah, I mean that could be something that is minimal for an ultralight hiker or for an EDC.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Or
self-defense.
Something that's more stabby. Very cool. The Various.
The Various.
I like it.
All right, and you probably saw the spiny dogfish covered a little bit in Blade Show West stuff where we had the first prototype. This is an exciting collaboration with Gavco, and just a really nice design with some great compound grinds in the blade. A lot of neat texturing in the handle here. Feels really good.
And compound grinds on a Civivi too.
Love it, yes.
Not on a WE.
Yep.
Yeah. So are they both flat here?
We're hollow.
Is that a very thin hollow?
Actually, I'd have to look at it.
It doesn't matter too much, I guess. I just like getting into the weeds, that's all. No, that's cool. That looks good. Flicks open great. Civivi greatest hits, you got your ball bearing pivot and the deep carry clip. Typical greatest hits construction as well with the liners and the onlays there.
This particular model is not reversible on the pocket clip, as its curve goes along there with the shape of the handle there. But it's the first time we've done those really deep texture in a handle like that. I really like it.
And it's not so much. This one definitely, it doesn't add hot spots really to it. It just gives you a little more traction, I'd say. Yeah. Very nice.
All right. Last one, we've got our GTC knives. This one was called the, last time we talked about it, it was called the Supersonic. Now it's called the Airstream. So this is the Airstream. And fairly lightweight. It's got a lot of material taken out of the handle on the inside of the stainless steel frame. Keeps it nice and light, and yet good action on that little guy.
Yeah. I like the inlays going off of each side there. It's nice, milled clip. Again, seeing some of they feel like almost more of a WE knife touch on a Civivi, like the milled clip and the compound grinds on the previous knife, that sort of thing. Kind of elevating things a little bit for you guys. Cool.
Some really interesting lines on that. I don't know how you did that.
I don't know how either, but all right, I quit.
Bound up on the frame.
I think I'm pushing too much on the lock bar, I think.
But nice cutout in the blade, not all the way through, but gives you enough that you can use it to deploy.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, it's got a good angle to the blade when holding it there. It feels like it'll be a strong cutter.
Nice, good full size, full hand grip.
Very cool.
All right.
Well, that's it for the WE.
Civivi.
Sorry, that's it for the Civivi. We're going to flip this around and take a look at some WEs here in just a second. All right, well, next up we have this particular knife right
The
here.
Trogon. Guys, this is a exciting collaboration with Brian Brown. It's the first one that we've done with Brian. And this design has gotten a lot of attention at this show and with the original prototypes that we showed at Blade Show West. This is going to be available February 2nd, so it's coming very
soon. Yeah.
Love the cutouts on the handle, the nice fine milling texture in the handle, and the speed holes that are polished on the inside. You've got a lot visually going on with this knife. Feels really good too, nice and balanced.
Yeah, I always appreciate seeing like the real fine milling like that, and it's something that's hard to get across in a photo on the website. So getting a chance to actually talk about it is always a good thing. Oh, and you even carry it through to the outside of the pocket clip too. Looks very nice.
Love the deep fuller on that. Gives you a nice purchase for your finger there to flick that thing out.
Let's see if I can screw this one up like I did the GTC. We're good, people. We're good. Yeah, that's nice. Of course, you got your thumb studs as well. I like how they carried the line of the closed blade out just a little bit. Lets you get a wider blade in the narrower handle a little bit. Very cool.
Yeah, I like how you've got the lines from the grind on this one. On that hollow grind that comes right out here into the flat portion of the Tonto.
Oh, I almost didn't even see that.
Kind of a rounded.
You get like a real deep swirl going. Sweet.
Nice grinds on that.
Hopefully we'll get some good lighting on that for the shot. Very cool. Materials on this is 20 CV?
20 CV in titanium.
Excellent. Very, very cool, and available very soon.
Next up, we've got a couple of designs from Anton Tkachenko.
You were having trouble with this before.
Yeah, it's a hard one. Anton gave us a couple of great designs. We've got the Makani right here, which a couple of things that I really, really like about this one. I love the anodized titanium on the backspacer and the handle. And
I almost thought that was Mokutai for a second, but no, or Timascus. But
no, it's not. Yep, it's anodized,
nice.
And the finish on the blade, that rubbed satin blade, and just the accents that we get here.
That clip is awesome too.
Isn't it beautiful?
That's great. Yeah. Man, there's all kinds of different dimension going on with that clip design there. It flares out here at the end.
It's almost like a bent clip, but it's not. It's milled.
It's sculptural.
Yeah, it is sculptural. Yeah. That's a great description.
That's really, really cool. And I love the ano job on it too. You can see it picked up there in the backspacer. I gotta tell you too, on top of that, apart from being a pretty face, that blade is nice and thin. Oh man, that's just gonna be a great slicer for sure. Oh, and it looks like this one's gonna be limited to 300. Is that?
It is a limited edition.
Yeah.
Yep. Both that one and the other knife that Anton did for us are limited editions. Similar styling, but very different shapes.
Sure.
So we got, in fact, we got the same inlay on this one. We've got the same treatment on the backspacer. The clip is similar, but doesn't have the cutout in it. But another nice full-size frame lock, modified frame lock, I call that. It's a little bit different.
20 CV on both of these?
20 CV on both of these as well, yes.
Yeah.
A couple different versions. This one's got the carbon fiber with the copper inlays, or copper layering.
Yep.
And then an all blacked out version of that.
Very, very nice indeed. Yeah, what was the name of this first one again? I'm sorry?
The Makani.
I like that.
And then the Murata is the upswept blade there.
Excellent. Looks great.
All right. From Tough Knives, we got a unique design. This is an interesting fellow right here. I love all of the little speed holes. We're taking weight out of the frame there. We've got a ring on it for a karambit style position or a reverse carry. We've got thumb studs and front flipping action. Do you want to give that one a shot?
Let's see me embarrass myself.
They like to see it. I can tell you're going to get it. You
Managed.
You got it. A really interesting blade shape too for a knife with a ring.
I mean, that's just a useful blade shape.
Very useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extremely EDC friendly for the blade shape.
I see marked prototypes, so we're not final on materials for the steel or anything like that.
That's right.
But that's cool though. And I can see pinching up on this really nicely too with that nice wide shape. You can really get in there for some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Name of this again, I'm sorry?
This one's called the Rupture?
Rupture!
The Rupture.
He wins a point.
It's called the Rupture.
Very cool. Yeah, I dig it. Nice blade shape.
Nice knife there. Okay. Next up, from Matthew Christensen, we have the Riff Raff. Now this is a follow-up to his other designs that we got the Thug XL, the Thug 2.
Thug XL.
Thug XL.
Which we have on here.
Yep, you can see that the handle shape is very, very similar on these things. Just a little bit wider on the Thug XL. And on this one right here, you've got this beautiful harpoon-shaped blade. You can get your thumb on there for some real hard work.
Oh yeah.
Feels really good in the hand, really ergonomic. And then these Christensen designs are just hot. I just love them.
Yeah. Again, just a nice, such a broad blade shape combined with the handle there. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's unbalanced because that's not the right word, but it's a cool contrast there. It's powerful feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the anodized pivot collar. The back spacer's got some cool like waves in it, giving you the ability to actually kind of press that into your palm.
Right, but without it digging in.
Yeah, it's not going to dig in on you. Yep.
Yeah, very cool.
It's super snappy action, just like the Thug, if you guys are familiar with that one.
Yeah.
It feels similar on the deployment from that thumb stud.
Nice.
Next up from Ostapel, we've got the Navo, which is a really cool liner lock in the WE line. Liner lock with micarta scales that has got some really nice sculpturing, some nice milling in the scales right there. This thing is super, super lightweight. And it's got a front flipper. Now this one could be a challenge.
Oh, are you serious? That is a front flipper.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. No, okay, all right, we'll try it. We'll try it. Got a lot of faith in me. I feel like I'm gonna drop it. Oh, we got close.
Close.
I had to put a little bit of wrist in it. I would not have even seen that if you hadn't pointed it out.
The first time I showed this knife, I did not. Somebody else pointed it out to me.
Wow. Man, great blade. Nice and thin, full flat grind. Yeah, that's going to be a great daily carry.
Super lightweight. Feels really good. Nice milled pocket clip.
It's cool too. Like, I know Ostap likes to do that little notched design thing, which isn't expressly here, but you see it kind of mimicked with the way the handle scale comes down right there, or the handle shape comes down. Very cool. Yeah, I like that. And I'm never going to front flip it again. Don't ask me to. Don't even ask me to.
I'll only ever ask you to once.
Well, that's all we've got today, Seth. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thanks for coming over.
Showing us the stuff. Our pleasure. Folks, if you want to see this stuff, keep an eye out in the coming months. You guys are dropping stuff on us like once a month these days.
Once a month.
So there's always something new to look forward to. Some of this stuff is almost out. I can't even remember which one it was.
Some of us what?
Some of this stuff is almost here. The Trogan.
Yep. Trogan.
Yeah,
February 2nd.
That one's out real soon, February 2nd. And just keep an eye out on our newsletters going out. You'll see them real soon. Our social media will have them as well. In the meantime, you can check out the current Civivi and WE knife lineup down at the links in the description. Keep sticking around for more SHOT Show coverage.